Hello everybody and welcome to HDpiano. My name is Dan, and in this lesson we'll learn how to play Writings on the Wall by Sam Smith from the new James Bond movie Spectre. We're going to take a look at the verse in this one video, and the rest is featured at HDpiano.com. Before I play the verse, a quick question. What is your favorite James Bond movie? Drop me a comment below. Here's the verse. And then we repeat. All right, so the verse, actually fairly simple, very repetitive. We just need to learn a few things about it, the rhythm and the chords. So first, let's talk about the chords. We start on an F minor 9. That G gives us the 9. Then we move on up to an A flat major 7, which just changes the left hand. Okay, so we have F minor 9, which is A flat, C, G in the right. And then just the left hand moves up to A flats, which gives us A flat major 7. And we do that twice. So F minor to A flat major, to F minor to A flat major. After that, we jump to a completely new chord, D flat major 7, D flat's on the bottom, A flat C F in the right. And the top two notes stay the same, everything else shifts down 1/2 step, gives us a C sus, which is G C F in the right. And then we go back to the D flat major 7 again, so those bottom three notes shifting up and down 1/2 step. And you guessed it, we return to the C sus and we resolve the C sus by playing an E from the F. Okay, so I went through that pretty quick. Let's overview it again. F minor 9, left hand jumps up to give us A flat major 7, and then repeat those two. Then a new chord, D flat major 7. Top two notes stay the same, the rest shifts down 1/2 step. Then we repeat those two. And then we resolve. All right. So at this point, I think we're ready to learn the rhythm, which is also fairly simple. The left hand is going to be holding whole notes, so just 1, 2, 3, 4 for each chord. Okay, the right hand, something a little bit more complicated. This is how I'm gonna vocalize it. Long, short, short, long, short, short. What we're doing is we're descending on the chords that we learned from top to bottom. So G, C, A flat, G, C, A flat. Long, short, short is the way I would vocalize it. So let's go through a couple chords just to see how that looks. Okay, pretty simple, all right? Let's see if we can get comfortable with that rhythm by just playing it slowly on this one chord. We won't change chords, okay? Ready and play and 1, long, short, short, long, short, short, long. Again, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short. 2 more times. Last time. Okay, if that was hard for you, I'd recommend pausing or rewinding and trying that out, maybe memorizing the pattern and practicing it. Because now we're going to apply it across all the chords that we learned. Still at a slow tempo, okay? 1 E and a 2 E and a ready and a play. Long, long, short, short, long, short, short. To A flat. Back down to F minor. Up to A flat. Comes the D flat major 7. Shift the bottom 3 down. Right back up. And then 2 more down there. And then 2 more resolved. Back to the top. All right. So that's really it, guys. I mean, it's still slow at this point. So what we'll do next is bring the tempo up, but that's it. If you struggled with that blueprint there, go ahead, rewind, pause, memorize those chords. I don't want you relying on me the whole time. And then join me here, because here we go. We're going to play it at studio tempo. Dun, 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 right here. 2, 3, and ready. 1, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long. Repeat those 2 measures. D flat major 7. Repeat those 2. Resolve. Loop it. Okay, and at this point, we'll touch on the one subtle variation that we see in the verse. It's very simple. It just involves a change in the left hand. And I just played it, so it sounds like this. Okay, if you're quick to recognize patterns, you'll notice that instead of holding the left hand, I'm playing it twice. 2 quarter notes. The second time I hold through the measure. Okay, so technically a quarter note and a dotted half note for you theory buffs out there. So let's try that at tempo. Join me. 2 E and a ready and a play E and a 1 E and a 2, 3, 4. Same thing on A flat. 2, 3, 4. Again. 2, 3, 4. All right, same thing on that D flat major 7. 2, 3, 4. The C sus. Repeat. And then here's the last subtlety. We just hold this note instead of playing. We just hold this note. And this is right before the chorus, so you'll know. Trying to build that tension right before the chorus. Okay? So we got the verse, we've got that subtle variation in the left hand, and then we've got the way that we end the verse before the chorus on those notes right there. And that's it. So that's all of the verse material. What I'd like to do now is run through, I guess, the beginning of the lyrics where the vocals start up until the chorus. Okay, so we'll do that at studio tempo, and I think you'll enjoy it. Here we go. 1 E and 2 E and ready and play. D flat major 7, C sus, repeat. There's that left hand variation. Here comes the held note. And then we're at the chorus, which is over at HDpiano.com. We're not going to finish it here. You will go to our website for that. One quick note before we wrap up here. I'm using the sustain pedal, which is going to be the far right pedal on an acoustic piano, and it's usually the only pedal or just the right of 2 pedals on an electric piano. That really blends our notes. I'm lifting it between chords. So I could almost just let go of the notes. You see how I'm just playing them real short? But they sound kind of like we want them to. And then I lift it when I change. Okay, so there's something to experiment with on your own. I know you can't see my foot right now, but keep in mind the pedal is being used heavily in this song. It's a great blending tool. All right, so like I said before, HDpiano.com is where you'll finish this one up. While I've got you on the line, let's connect on Twitter. We'll take your requests there. Send us your ideas at HDpiano and use the hashtag HDrequests. You can check out what others are requesting, and we see them all. We love your requests. Keep sending them. On Instagram, you can send us your performances. We will repost them to our followers. A lot of great performances coming in. I'd like to hear what you're doing on this song personally. It's just 15 seconds. Show us a clip. Let's hear it at HDpiano. And then on Facebook, HDpiano, find us, give us a thumbs up. We're putting videos directly out on there and all sorts of cool stuff. All right, my name is Dan. We're doing this at HDpiano.com, the home of the hybrid piano lesson. I'll see you there for part 2.